These are on now. My Bluetooth is on. My Bluetooth is connected. It shows I am here. It shows nobody else is here. My camera's here. I will say hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I am looking at my computer screen also. I think we can turn this around and situate the camera better. Okay. Like this. Yeah. So we are getting ready for a live playthrough of Use Up All Your Sick Days solo. This is like terrible there. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. So we have the deck. This is all the print and play version. Let's go up a little bit. Move these up into the upper corner. Anybody else here yet? So it's like 6 in the morning in San Francisco. It is 10 at night in Shanghai, where I am. So I don't know if anybody can hear me or not in the future, but it's okay. We can film it, we can keep it, everything is good. So we have the deck. I will give that a good shuffle. We're going to use the stars from Capybara Crush, a 2nd edition, to track which little characters have been used or not yet, made happy. So we'll get these little, oh, I need more space. These don't need to be super organized. So we have 8 of those. And for good measure, we'll throw in some capybaras. We also have 6 pizza tokens. Here are the rolls, just in case you're curious. And I don't know if this is gonna look ugly again. I tried this last night, and this was super ugly. So let's go here. Got the glare, but we also, yeah, super ugly. It's okay. I'm the only, oh, one person is here. Hello. How are you? Who are you? Thanks for hanging out. If you want to chat. So I'm taping this down to the ground. In the future, these will be cardboard. This is still very, like, early, not early, like, this game has been around for so long. I'm so excited to actually do crowdfunding for this finally. The idea came in 2011. That's a whole story for later. Pizza looks so cute. Hi! Yes, I love these little pizzas. We'll have the wooden ones for the future. But, I mean, I got these online, and they're kind of ridiculous. I thought these were like little eyeballs on them, but I guess they're supposed to be olives. Okay, so we are doing Use Up All Your Sick Days. If we have time later on, I mean, we still have Park Life around. I could show you stuff from that if you wanted to see. We do have Capybara Crush. 1st edition and 2nd edition are almost the same except for these tokens. And that it has Chinese rules also. Otter, I can show you some stuff later because 2nd edition is very nice, but it's fine. This is my only open copy I have in my house right now. But it's also a little thick boy. So the original Otter was 4 centimeters. This is now 5 centimeters. Okay, but I know why you're here. And then just to tease you, what the future could have been, which is sadly not. This was the plushie I had planned for the game, but I don't know, budget and timing is not good. It's really hard to, I don't know, I don't want to get into it. There's a million reasons, But oh my god, this would have been so cute. Future. There's always a future. Okay. So one day, yes, one day. In worst case scenario, I mean, there's always other things that we could do. So use up all your sick days. In the party mode, we are the employees and we are trying to take off all of our sick days. In the HR mode, we are trying to arrange all the sick days of all the employees. So there's the calendar here from Monday with a 1 to Sunday with a 7. Each card has a number on it and a character on it. We want to get each character 3 times in a horizontal or diagonal line. And they don't have to be next to each other. So let me show you another yellow card really fast. So, I mean, this would be nice if we had the 1 and the 2 and the 3. But if we had 1, 2, and 7, that would also count as making this character happy. Because all they want is 3 days off in 1 week someday in this whole calendar. So we will be playing with the Atoma rules, so we don't need to worry about a lot of other resources. We just need to flip a card for them every round. Let's put this over here for now. So I start with 4 cards in my hand, and then I play them. Let's put this deck, I can put this down here. So I can play any of these cards, and then as soon as I play a card to the calendar, the Atoma will show me a card. I can either play it to the place in the calendar or discard it. The 2 other things I can do besides play a card is discard a card. That won't trigger the Atoma. Or I could take a discarded card and play it face down in any of the spots. And you're always playing on the topmost version. I'm going to put this otter here on Sunday. So the Atoma is going to go before I draw a card. It's going to show me a capybara. So I'm going to say, yes, I would love to have the capybara on its spot. And then I draw a card. Okay, so let's continue with the otter. I'm going to play a 4 here. And then Atoma shows me a 2. So I have this, I'll take it. So I have an option. I could place my 5 here, and then I'm trying to get my otter and my raccoon here and here. But that would be hard to get both of them. But it's not a bad idea. I also have a 3 and a 4. So I could try to go diagonal with this hedgehog now. But if I start going diagonal with the hedgehog, then I could be blocking off my otter. So let's start. So if we had a lot of space, I could put like 1 card in each part of the week. But for solo, I like to just cover up the picture, and then that way you can see the suit and the number. So I'm going to play the hedgehog there, and then either we'll play this 3 here in the future, or in the second week or the first week. Let's see what the Atoma gives us. They give us a 2. I'm going to change the background color on this one. I don't like the rainbowy-ness. People think it's wild. Okay, so, and then I draw 2. Okay, so having a 2 and a 6 right now, this is not helpful. I could drop this 3. That's not great. I could drop this 5. I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop this 5. And then we're going to start showing you how the pizzas work. Perfect timing for the stream, as I took today and next week off in order not to lose any time off from this year. It's such a, like, it's so weird the time that we live in, where we have to, oh my god. Okay, this is one of my favorite things in this solo mode, is the Atoma will just be like, why don't you take one of these? And I'm like, that's exactly what I need. So we now have all the raccoons. So I'm going to cover up the raccoon here. Boom! Raccoon is done. Okay, and then I draw a card. Ooh, this is too good. So I haven't used any of the 6 pizzas yet. As soon as I fill in this one, I will get one back, so I might want to use that. But for now, I'm going to use up all my hedgehogs. So let's do that. Atoma plays potentially 2. Ah, okay. So because I put this 2 here, I lost the opportunity to put the capybara here. So if I play a capybara here, it's not super useful for this one, but maybe in the future I'm going to have a third week that is has the other capybaras. Okay, I draw red panda. I'm going to play hedgehog. They will try to play a capybara. So there's 10 suits. This is kind of nice that they're just giving me what I want. I draw another fat seal baby. Okay, I am gonna use pizza now because I want this otter, and I found it's like strategically, it's nice to just get through these pizzas early in the game. Like I could start laying these down. I have no use for this red panda. Yesterday I was trying to record this with one hand, so I couldn't shuffle. It is nicer putting them on the bottom of the deck, but it's also becomes like a memory game. Nobody has time. Ooh, that should be the other way. 3, 4. Okay, let's see what we got. So, putting the otter 5 there. So I don't need this. I'm just going to discard this one. Sometimes you don't want to discard towards the end of the game, but right now it's okay because we have to find other things. Ooh, this one here is not bad. I'm going to get rid of another hedgehog. Oh, we didn't mark the hedgehog here. Hedgehog is done. Draw. Skunk. Okay, so I am... So the only reason to play the 5 here now is if we're going to put the 6 on the 3rd week. And that's a long ways away. I'm going to pizza. So let's go over another pizza. So wait. Viewers, we have 5 people. It's amazing. Hi everybody, I am Dylan from Chummy Games. We are playing Use Up All Your Sick Days solo mode with the Atoma with 10 suits. We're trying to get each of these animals 3 times in a row, horizontally or diagonally, not necessarily next to each other. So what do we got now? So I don't need the raccoon or the hedgehog. I'm going to discard these one at a time, see what I draw. I don't need that. Oh, I do need this. Okay, discard this hedgehog. Yeah, so I'm going to play this. That finishes the capybara. Atama plays after I play a card. So they play a 2. I could discard this, but there's no reason to discard this. So this is alpaca. Then I draw. Interesting. So this is on the 2nd spot. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th. If I put this here, we're going up diagonally. That means in the future I could put a 5 or 6 or 7 or something and finish that out. And that looks much more promising than try to get the 5 or 7 now. Let's do that. Atoma plays a 7. Ooh, skunk. I'll take it. I don't know why not to take it. Let's see what happens in the future. I draw. Ooh. This baby again. I'm about to pizza. Maybe I drop this here. And then pizza. Let's try that. Drop this here. Atoma wants to play a 6. I'm going to discard this because I'm trying to keep that spot open. And then I draw a 1. I'm going to pizza. I tap my pizzas, but I get them back when I fill up a week. Aiden! Hello. The link was a little tricky to find. I think it's on top of the page, right? Is it not in the email also? Yeah, I'm not the best at everything. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming. You didn't miss much. And I might play a 2nd time. I'm doing pretty well this time. Okay, so we're trying to make a diagonal line with these skunks now. This is 2nd, 3rd. third, fourth, fifth. If I put this skunk on the fifth spot, I'm going diagonally up here. So then I could put the last one, the 5 or the 6 here or here. Toma will play after me. They want to play... no. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven. This is useless. Again, I'm gonna discard this. Okay, so for the... I guess I have the 1, the 5, or the 6 for the seal waiting around. The email link sent to me, the backer kit, but you can find the link on the updates page. Yeah, that's way more complicated than it should be. Okay, I don't want any of these. I'm gonna pizza. Like, it is nice having pizzas towards the end of the game. Yay! Taking time off is so much love for yourself. Right, I remember working in the office. Oh, where did I go? Did it stop? It says no data. Live? My phone says live. Can you hear me? Am I down? Okay, I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's back. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to discard otter draw. Okay, we're gonna drop the skunk here. So maybe we get the 3 skunk if we don't get this skunk. Atoma. I don't need another hedgehog. Discard it. When the Atoma tries to do something we don't need. Okay, alpaca. I want to play here. I could play it here and then we can go diagonal up. That's nice. Let's do that. I'm gonna play alpaca, third week. So now we're third, fourth. If we get the pink alpaca, they play 7 capybara. We don't need this. This would be cool, but we already have all the capybaras. Draw a card. We already have all the raccoons. Discard it. Just a short pause. Yeah. Number 1. Okay, what am I doing with my life? I'm thinking we start playing these. I could put the 2 here, maybe put the 3 here. I want to save this 3 spot. Let's see what happens. I'll play here. Draw for the Toma. A 3 axolotl. I'm gonna discard this. So I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna push this up in a moment. I'm keeping make better choices for once. A game that teaches you to take time off and make better choices. Okay, so the Toma wants to play the 6 here. Nope, that's gone. I don't know if I just did this twice. Maybe the showdown was what I was supposed to do. That's okay. I need this to be a little bit harder. I got the 5. Okay, I am 2 pizzas left. Let's use them. Yeah, thank you everybody for coming. 5 people is great. So I found out just yesterday that I had over 50 subscribers for the first time since like YouTube was made. I've had this channel forever and never really promoted it, even though I used to have a blog and everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fun fact, I used to live down the street from the YouTube headquarters. Okay, I don't need a 3 otter. This one came back to me. This 6. So if this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this needs to be in the 8th spot in this column, which we can only do by putting upside down cards. I'm going to... I'm so desperately trying to find that 1 otter. Um, we're discarding it. I draw. Ooh. If I play this one, this finishes the seal. Boom. 4, 4, 4. Fourth place, fourth place, fourth place. We finished. So it's funny, I'm trying to get these otters, and meanwhile, we're just doing pretty good in the game. So we need to get all 10 animals. We have 4 out of 10 now. I played, and then they will play a 5 yellow. So we already discarded the 6. I think this is okay. Because if we're 2, 3, 4th I can't, 5th I can't, 6th I could. This is impossible to do anything with here. Right, 2, 3, 4 can't, 5 can't, 6 could. So there's no reason to put this here at all. Besides scaffolding, because I need to start getting things above it. I think I'll just leave it, because I do need to start playing in a higher row. I draw a 4. Okay, I have, wait, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can't play this one here. I'm gonna use my last pizza. Pizza, which is, I mean, such an internet joke where instead of giving you a raise, they just give you a pizza party. So that's what we are doing as HR. So I draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Okay, so if we put these 2 down, then we're going to be desperately waiting for an Ashodel here, which is hard because if we pull that one before we have the infrastructure set up, it hurts. So I could place this red pandy here. That's nice. 6. Let's just do that. They play 5. Does this help anything? This helps nothing besides building up. I'm just going to play it. And I draw a 1. Okay, this is interesting. I think we can work with this. I mean, we have to work with it. We have no pizzas left. And what is HR without pizzas? So my thinking is I play this, I get another 5 eventually, and then we get a bunch of 7s eventually. And where do I need this 1? So if this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I played this as the 5th one, I played this as the 6th. Oh, but that doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. This one is just like emptiness. Play this here. So I'm just gonna put this over here. The Toma plays 6. No, you don't. So we've now discarded the 6 and 7 of seals. Oh, but seals are already done. Okay. So I don't need to worry about seals. I draw Capybara. Discard Capybara. I draw Capybara. I draw Otter. Not the otter I want. And I don't think I need to play this here. I could, and then I can play that a shuttle on top, but it doesn't matter. I didn't want this to be part of the choice. You can just discard it, and then you could, like I said, you could always play a card from the discard upside down as stars. That one I draw. Ooh. That's 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that doesn't matter here. But it could. What am I doing? I think I need to drop this 1 and then. Oh, that's so harsh. So this is here. So if I could drop it here. Because I need to get a 2, 3, 4, 7. If I drop this too early, it's going to be hard. I'm just going to do it. Maybe we're going to go up this way with the deer. They play a 3. Is this exactly what I need for the skunk? You know what? Yes, I'll take it. So the joke with the Atoma is the management at the company wants HR to use this AI to make their life better. And it's just random. Like it's sometimes it helps. Like it just helped now. But often it's just like, how about we give you this card? And you're like, no, I don't want that card. I do want this card though. I play this. So let's mark them. Before I forget, skunk is done. Red baby is done. Did I just draw that? It's okay. Otoma will play a 6 here. No, you won't. This alpaca might be the death of me. I draw a 4. Okay. So we're getting down. I guess the deck isn't too bad. It's not great though. So I'm hoping to go up with the deers. All we have is deer, alpaca, this 1 otter, and then where's our axolotl? 1 and 3 have been seen, and that's it. Oh, they're all in my hand. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I could put that there. That's good. Okay, I am going to use that. So I'm gonna play a card upside down. And that's just one of the 3 things you could do. But the Toma will play after that. And they give me the 4! I don't need that 4. I'm gonna drop it. Wait. I do need this because I want to go here. I want to go here. I want to go. I need to play something here. I need to play 2 cards here in order to play this yellow if I'm going up. So I am going to let this axolotl just be another scaffold card. And then it's sad when you make these star cards because you are not actually getting rid of cards in your hand. But that's okay. I'm going to play this here. They will give me the 1 of otter. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fun fact, if I have this in 1 and 7, that means I could potentially put the otter here. In the second week, which will give me more pizzas. So I draw a 3. This 3 is not helping me. Oh, did I mess up? I needed to play the other alpacas. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to play 5 and 6. So I need the 7th place of the 5th alpaca to be exactly here. Which means I need to have that set up to go before I draw it. And the deer, what am I doing with the deer? Oh no, what have I done? The pushing AI so much I left the thematic reference. Happy to see. Yeah, it's everywhere. I mean, I was working in a video game company in a concept design, like world building, character building department, and like they were like, we don't actually need you anymore. We can just use AI for everything now. And it was pretty sad. But they're still doing well. But I mean, we were also working on so many other games that did need us, but now we're gone. Okay. And then I did have sick days that were not used at that company. This game is not therapy. Isn't it? It is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to put a 2 here. I need to put the 4 here. That is my plan for the deer. The otter, I need a 6 here or here. The alpaca, I need, and these are all going to be just the wooden tokens in the future. Pink, so 3, 4, 5, nope, 6, nope, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need it. Put something here and then wait for the alpaca. And then that's done. And then I need to play the shuttles here and here. I'm going to scaffold in this spot. Wait, what am I doing with the yellow? Why don't I remember yellow? Oh, I'm going this way with the yellow. For now, I'm going to scaffold. Unless I want to scaffold here first. Who am I more afraid? So if I don't win, I still get points for everybody I finish. So let's scaffold here for the pink. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. If the pink shows up, then I'm good. And it's not the pink. But it is useless. I don't draw, because I scaffolded. But I don't need this pink card. Unless I want to play it here just to scaffold, but I can do that later as a free action. Not a free action, but my Doomcat yesterday. Ooh, I love Doomcat. I don't know if I have a copy. I keep selling mine off to local friends. I love Doomcat so much. I never finished the October challenge. It got so busy. So, but I did find one of them, one of the second box missions, the bridge one, wasn't. I mean, it's winnable, but it's like only winnable in one exact solution, and that was a mistake. But the other ones were winnable and hard. Okay, I have this. I can put this in like the 10th spot, but I'm out of cards before I do that. If the Automa can't play, I lose. And I'm getting down to the bottom. So I'm thinking. I'm considering putting a star here, and then I put the last otter here, if I can get it. But if I put the star here, I get a pizza back, and then I get pizza. But then I lose these 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more cards here to play this baby. And then I could eventually play that one. That's not a bad idea. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let us put 2 cards here, and then I could play my 7. Pink? No. Yellow. I need to draw a yellow, put it here. I need to draw a yellow, put it one above this one. I'm going to scaffold this one in case the yellow comes out of nowhere. So I play this card upside down. Then I'm running out of space. Okay. They play 5. I don't need that. Do I need it here for any reason? No. Yes? No. Not at all. I'm just gonna drop this. Wait. Pink. Pink 5 is where? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to put a pink there. And if I forget that, I lose the game. No, please. Okay, I can't draw. Do I need all these cards in my hand? I don't. I'm planning to play this here, or this here. I should make a choice. Oh my god, I have this yellow that I could play with. So I'm playing it here, I'm playing it here. If I put another card here, I could play it this one. Yeah. So I could scaffold here and then play this. and then get one more of the yellows while I'm doing that would be good. Let's do that. A scaffold here. They play. No, they don't. Wait. No. I could. If I put this here, I'm building up towards my 6. How many 6s do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 4 6s left in the deck, including the otter. Okay, so now if I put the otter here, I'm still good because that's the first spot, second spot, 7th spot. How many times are you going to make me say, oh, 6, 7 want to play this? That's an American joke, right? Or is that everywhere now? Okay. Brain melt. Sorry. I am playing this 4 here. Right? Wait, my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Yes. Now I draw for the Otoma. This does not help pink, does it? I'm waiting for the pink here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Yeah. This doesn't help me at all. It might though. I'm gonna play it. This is like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm never gonna have enough cards to do that. It's okay. If you don't have the Otoma, then you can't go above a certain number of rows. But with the Otoma, you're not punished for going too far in advance because the Otoma is hard enough as it is. I draw a 2. Do I need this 2? I don't need this 2. I need to play here. Discard it. One, I don't need. Okay, this is painful, but I'm going to pizza now. Because if I don't get that otter soon enough, I can't win this game. You know what conventions you're able to come to in 2026? Yes. I mean, I'm just spent today applying to conventions, so I made the executive choice not to go to Gamma unless something big changes. And then I want to go to GDC in San Francisco while visiting my family. That's for video games, because I love video games and should keep in that field a little bit. That's in March, at the beginning of March, second week, 9th to the 13th. And then the 22nd, I want to go to Game Market West. I also applied to that today in Fremont, California, so I could do all my family stuff for all of March. And then I applied today to UK Game Expo, which is in May. And then I come back, and then I go back to America in the end of July, in August, for Gen Con. And then I come back home, and then I go to Essenspiel, and then I go to Tokyo Game Market. So GDC, Game Market West, and then Gen Con, Game Expo, UK Game Expo, Gen Con, Essen, Tokyo Game Market. Or just Game Market now because it's in the cheapest city. What do we got here? This 2 is useful. I will use it. We just finished the deers. What a schedule! Have fun and be safe. Thank you. Yeah, it's good. It's gonna be busy, and I'm so excited. Basically, we're just adding UK Game Expo. I've done Gamma before, but retail is hard, and I have friends in doing retail, and they're struggling. I don't need this. I don't need you in my life. Discard. I draw. Boom! I got it! Okay, where are we at? So, all we need left is the alpaca and the ashoro, which means I need 2 more cards here, and then I play this, or 2 cards here, and I play that, and I'm gonna draw for the Toma, the 5. This is what I needed, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I mean, after playing this so much, this is one of the strategies is you set up the schedule so the AI looks like they're helping. And then everybody's like, wow, look, see, the AI is so useful. But yeah, so they helped me. So now we're going to get into these. I only have to do this one. So I draw a card, and we're down to 5 cards. This is such a tight victory. So I play here. They play. Let's just do it. I could, it's fine. Play here. They play 7, doesn't matter. And then I play this, and I win. Okay, so this is use up all your sick days solo. This is the 10th level of difficulty. And I had to train myself to go through all the other levels to be able to know all the little strategies to do this. Although now that you've seen me do it, you could probably do it yourself pretty easily. And I'm from an old school where replayability comes from just a good game. I think this is a good solitaire game. This is very like free cell on Windows style solitaire, which I mean, if you've seen the like Otter solo, that's kind of what I like to do in my spare time, and like with my mom being an ideal audience for stuff like that. I like this. I like counting and figuring things out and organizing. Otter was also in a similar vein. The Doomcat was such a unique excursion from this kind of solo, but definitely still has that like little every turn is a little puzzle. Looks so nice and organized once all the cards are. It's so pretty. So I don't know if you can see in the background, these are all like hand painted with watercolors. And I just got an artist friend to do that for me. So each one has its own thing. And then all the pictures were by Andre Ebrio, who you know from Capybara and from Park Life. So we have our like little cinematic universe of all the characters coming together. Oh. Okay, this is good. So I won twice in a row. One yesterday, one today. So what are the last cards? Probably nothing I need. I mean, of course, there's nothing I need. But that was close because I would have drawn that card and I was down to 2 cards. So it makes me happy when the math just works well. If we got that otter earlier, it would have been a lot breezier. But I mean, we had some good victories early. We got the raccoons. We got the little hedgehogs. Yeah, I'm happy. Yay. Okay, so what time is it? It is 10:46 p.m. So if there's any Q&A you want me to do, or if you want to play this solo again, or you want to see something else solo, let me know. I need to go find these cards. I want to show you the expansion cards and get your opinions, because they're not nailed down yet, and that was one of the things I wanted to nail down during the campaign. So I'll make an update about the expansion cards, the event cards. Oh my god, I can't wait for these meatballs to be done. Okay, so the back of the cards are doctor's notes, like for every card, because you can always play a card from your hand face down in the party mode. Let me explain the party mode really fast. Before I get into the expansion cards. So in the party mode, everybody has 7 cards in their hand starting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Everybody freaks out when I Renaissance shuffle or deal. Okay, so if today is Thursday, anybody can play another Shoto or a Friday. So I don't have one because I didn't shuffle well, but I could play a card face down as a doctor's note. And that becomes a wild, and in a future turn I could play it. So anybody else could go after. So if this, I really didn't shuffle, but this is a good example. So they're gonna play a 1, and then this player's gonna play 2. This player's gonna play 3. They play a raccoon. They're gonna play their doctor's note. They're gonna make a doctor's note. So it just goes around like this, wild. But let's say that let's say they want to play a doctor's note at the same time they're trying to. So they say I'm sick. They say I'm back. But each one played at the same time, so they're gonna have to draw 2 cards. They're gonna have to draw 2 cards, and then same thing. So if they're trying to play a 5 at the same time, I'm trying to play a doctor's note or another 5. Let's say I try to play that 2. They're again going to have to draw 2 cards. And the game kind of balances itself because people, if they have a lot of cards in their hand, they start kind of like forgetting to accidentally draw 2 cards when they play something at the same time. And if you're down to like 1 or 2 cards especially, so everybody's going to start with 2 meeples or 3 meeples depending on how long you want the game to be. And then when you get rid of all your cards, you get rid of one of those, you make the worker happy. So if you are way ahead of everybody, then you should be much more honest about, oh, I played at the same time as somebody else, I'm going to draw some cards. And playing doesn't mean it's like physically here, it just means it like left your hand. So I like games where it's like you can't twitch too much. So okay, that's it. So I'm going to play that. They play that. They're faster than me. I play 6. I make a doctor's note. 1, 3, 4. Let's say they make a mistake. They also have to draw 2 cards. They leave the mistake there. They play 4. I forget whose this was. They just do it. You can never play after yourself also. That's an important rule. They play that. They make a doctor's note. They play 2. They play the doctor's note up. So they would lose one of their tokens and draw back up to 7. It's silly. It gets very silly because you're trying to play something and then you make a mistake together and then you both draw cards together, which is always nice. And the other cool thing is that, so for 3 players, we have 1 winner, but 4 players, you have 2 winners. 5 players, you have 3 winners. The game can go up to like 8 players where you have 6 winners. You just keep playing and it's just silly. I love it. Let me show you the cards I was thinking about. So there's no order of these. Normally I introduce Happy Birthday first. So with Happy Birthday, let's say it's a 2. So I could just play this on top of there, and then it's my birthday, I would say. And then anybody else can play on top of this, but they must tell me Happy Birthday. So it's just a wild card for me, and it's a wild card for the next person. But the funny thing about this is that it's a wild card for everybody. So like 2 or 3 or 4 people at the same time are gonna like start singing me Happy Birthday, and they're all gonna play a card, and they all have to draw 2 cards, and it is beautiful. So there's the other one that was similar. Where'd it go? There's a Happy New Year card that is not in my hand. It does the same thing. Oh, here it is in the rulebook. So Happy New Year card is exactly the same as Happy Birthday. You just had to go like Happy New Year. The trick or treat, the same. You have to say trick or treat. Okay, then there's some conversational ones. So the water cooler, you need to do something small talk, like, oh, nice weather today, or like, oh, you've been busy lately, or like the weather, I already said weather, sports. Did you see the game last night? Just like silly little small talk. And one of the players suggested that we keep the small talk different every time, which is it's kind of too hard. But yeah, so when you play it, you have to say something small talk, and when somebody plays on top of it, they have to say something small talk, especially if it goes along with that. So it just keeps on theme. The Valentine's Day card, you have to just say something nice. Will you be around Valentine's? You look great today. Has little happy chocolates. I don't know if you can see the faces, but they're so cute. So I did the art for this one. I like drawing food. I guess all of these holiday cards in me. So not that one. So the other, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 cards, and if you have options that if you don't like these ones and wanted to swap these out, you have better ideas. Like I'm not completely married to like trick or treat. This was nice when we were playtesting around Halloween, and then right now for New Year's it's nice. Valentine's Day that's coming up, but normally just throw 2 of them in the deck and you don't know what. So maybe this is going to be in the game, and once it's in the game, you're going to see this 3 or 4 times as you cycle through the deck, and it's a nice thing. So, what's happening with my screen? Ooh, okay, that was a weird glitch. Those are fun and very thematic for the office. Yeah, I like it. I mean, the Valentine's Day also, trick or treat and Valentine's Day, they're not as culturally appropriate everywhere, but I mean, there's a lot of different Valentine's Day, not just the normal one we're used to. It could just be any romantic chocolate holiday. Pizza party. So in solo mode, we use these to get special effects. In multiplayer mode, because you have 6 of these, you choose. So if you have 8 players, you're just going to use 6 of them. But if you have if you're 6 or less people, you're going to have like n-1. So for 6 players, 5. If you have 3 players, you only have 2 of these, and you keep them in the middle. And then when somebody plays the pizza party, you say yay, and then you grab a pizza. And then not everybody's going to have a pizza. And then when you have to draw 2 cards in the future, you can spend your pizza to not draw 2 cards. So it just lets you kind of break the flow. But it's also fun because you try to grab these things in the middle. And they don't have to be like all like on top of each other, so you're not going to hurt each other if you don't want to hurt each other. If you do, that's an option. Like you could do that. So you could just have them kind of around the deck or around the cards that you're playing on, and it's just silly. I need to figure out exactly how thick I want these to be, because I think the meeples are going to be 8 millimeters, which is great. I don't think I want 8 millimeter pizzas, even though they would be nice to pick up off the table. So I don't know where my ruler is at the moment. Let me check in my bag. I don't see anything right now. Nope. Yeah, nothing. Okay, but yeah, so I don't know if we should replace Valentine's Day, maybe just like, oh, I had to make a little heart symbol or like heart symbol. That would be fun, right? So just like, oh, happy Valentine's Day. Make heart with your hands, and then trick or treat. I don't know if you want to make a stupid face. What would be good ideas? Pizza party brings a flashback of traumatic spoons game. Yes. So, I don't know if you played Lucky Cat yet. Okay, so long time ago, I made Lucky Cat. This was the first game I made and published. These are like all the rules envelopes. Boom, boom, boom. So this was a Traumatic Spoons game. So in this game, you were rolling dice, and if you get 3 of these cat symbols, 2 of them, 3 of them, 2 of them. If you get 2 cat symbols, then you have to grab this plushie in the middle. And it was violent. This game was so violent. And you don't even have to like grab it and pick it up. You just have to like touch it. But people were like slapping, and like I would like go smooth in. Oh, coffee break! Oh my god, coffee break is such a good idea. Okay, I want to do that. Would coffee break for Halloween? I think so. We have too many happy cards, right? Oh, I love coffee break. Almost wish I had like a little coffee token now. Because then the coffee token could be the first player token in co-op. Not that it matters. But the coffee token for this one, coffee mug. Yeah. I mean, it could be also the teapot's teapot, so don't need a teapot. But a coffee mug. Wait, like an actual coffee mug? Wait. Coffee mug. Oh, those are so hard to ship. Those are heavy and big. International shipping makes me so sad these days. Like having this tiny box is really nice. And then like this one's gonna be so dimensions. The deluxe box is, I love that size. But it was like designed to go in the plushies, which yeah, coffee mug token would be nice. I don't know if anybody was here when I showed off the thing that is not in campaign, but we did make the prototype for the raccoon plushie, which has the little ramen bowl. So I'm sad that we don't have the marketing budget to make the MOQ, to make everything like line up to get this baby in this campaign, but maybe in the future. But yeah, we went through a couple iterations too. So like this snaps on and off. We originally had the blanket, but then we couldn't have the strap, which is a nice option. We added the little shine to the eyes and the nose, which we didn't have in the other plushie. Just like printed on, but I wanted to do it a little bit more sketchy, like character art from Andre. Yeah, like I wanted it to be like that. And then I wanted this strap to be the dark gray, because the white's a little bit more hipster than I was hoping for. But yeah, I mean, this is like the highest quality toy I've made besides maybe the Zoom Cat plushies, which, since we're doing show and tell, can I get this out? Oh my god, it's buried. Okay, let me show you Doom Cat plushies. So, the game box, and this is Cthulhu Cat, Cthulhu. So this baby is amazing. So I intentionally had it like not facing forward, and it's supposed to be 45 degrees, but it's more like 90 degrees. But like it's still nice because you can like put it on its side, and it's just like, hey, what's up? And then these are just floppy, but the wings are posable, and it has like little beans and little squid beans. So yeah, this is like such high quality stuff. The campaign, I'm not selling the Kaiju Cat or Star Cat right now because I only have like I think 20 of these left in my warehouse, and then 20 of them left in another warehouse. I'm getting the raccoon bag whenever it comes into existence. Yes. I forget, was it otter? It must have been otter. I was doing what animals everybody wanted, and everybody voted for the raccoon. So, this whole game became from that. Although the raccoon was also going to be in another game, and it might still be in the future. It's called Backyard Biomes, where you're drafting cards from like a big messy pile of stuff, and the raccoon was in that. The skunk was in that. So let's go through these cards. I can show you things. Every character in this game is from a past game or a future game. So this is Xiaobai. It was a character from my first game in 2015 that was kickstarted but not funded, called the Void Mice. And then this character might come back, and it will come back. Turtles are so popular. I'll bring it back. Skunk is in Backyard Biomes. Red Panda and Red Panda Surprise. So these ones are still in the future. Deer was in Cottage Court, was the name I was calling it, or like Cottage Island, something cottagey. It's like Little Diamond tile laying game. This one was Backyard Biomes. So we already know Capybara Crush. We already know Otter. We already know Park Life. This is sad. So Alpaca was supposed to be in Petting Zoom, but Petting Zoom was like the lowest engagement for all the games that I announced this year. So I'm taking the rules from Petting Zoom and putting them into Dragon Mail, because when I was trying to make Dragon Mail work, and I'm brutal. I have like hundreds of designs. So for Dragon Mail, it wasn't singing. Trying to make a pick up and deliver game is hard to make like perfect. Not perfect, but like, I know I'm very picky. Like every game I want to make people think and people want to play again, and make it be just like this itch on your brain that you can't get from any other game. And trying to make a pick up and deliver game is really limiting, I found. So, but the Petting Zoom game was based on another game I called Fat Cat, which was based on another game I called Hongbao Game, where you have different piles and you're playing them out, kind of like Coloretto, and you can grab them anytime except for your turn. So it's also real time. And then Petting Zoom, it was just numbers and you're trying to get very basic sets. But for Dragon Mail, you will get special cards that each have different scoring conditions, and you only activate them when you go to a different location that matches where they want to go. So on one turn, and there's no turn order, you're going to be grabbing a pile, and then each one has a different destination. And in the future, when you go to the destination with your little dragon token, to pick up more cards, you will be able to put other cards and score them at the end of the game. So, Petting Zoom, sad. I hope we could just go through this also. So, Backyard Biome, Park Life, Capybara Crush, Void Mice / unannounced a shuttle game. Petting Zoom, I don't know what I'll do with their pocket otherwise. Although, fun fact, two more other things. So the deer, or we said, seal, I wanted to make a self-key game, and I wanted to make a black and white animal or snow baby game. So I don't know where that is going to end up, but I do love little seals. Yeah, two other things I was thinking about. Was a surfing game called Hang 10, which I made the digital version, and it's so good. But I want to make each card unique, so it's going to take me a little bit more time to play test that. The other game I wanted to make with these characters was Hedgeball. So I've been also playing the digital version of this, and it's kind of... So I made a digital card version, and it was okay. But then I made a digital video game of it with all these characters. They each have different powers, and it's so good. So part of going to GDC might be to find a video game publisher to work with, make Hedgeball into reality, but I also have a network here in Shanghai I can talk to. So exciting things are happening. Um, but yeah, sports games are tricky, I hear, but I mean, making a unique one and a more mathy, puzzly, BGA friendly surfing game might be able to break that stereotype. I think the not fun thing about sports games I played is they're trying to be too simulation-y, or they're just um, relying on the theme too hard. Um, but I hear there's good ones. I want to play some of the soccer ones that just came out, football ones. But yeah, so many awesome ideas. Thank you. You like if a lot of you are in my Discord. I think puzzly things that I can enjoy with other people. So writing was fun. I miss writing, but I need a way to feed me and family before I get back into spending a lot of time writing. Okay, so short plan for these ones. We're busy is okay. Happy New Year, happy birthday, classic. Coming and giving me feedback. So we still have 5 people there. Any other questions? What time is it? It's 11:09. Okay, so I don't want to keep you here too long if you don't want to be here. I could play what picture would it be? Because like here in China, it's kind of a flag day. Yeah, I don't know. And like, I think things like, a calendar? But like, everything is calendar. So, like, these are all, but yeah, like nobody, at least I don't have any emotional attachment to national holiday. Like trick or treat, like I love, like Valentine's Day, like you at least, like you can taste the chocolate in a way. Exo Day. The Yeah, it's interesting, right? But coffee break is perfect. So I think even if it's not a special day, um, like the coffee break or the small talk, I think it's getting into that kind of thing. I guess the other idea I had before was like the boss visits, but it kind of like got taken with the busy card. So this is basically like the bosses here. I have plans to make each of these 7 also into a different part of the solo mode, but I think for now, especially since I'm trying to fit all the rules on just like one piece of paper folded up, I think the simple setup and simple rules for solo is fine. I feel like playing again. Let's play again. Some of you got here late. And then let's not do the automa. I can show you the other way to play, where you just take out some cards. So I'm lazy, so we're not going to take out any suits. We're going to play with all 10 suits, 8 weeks maximum, and we're going to take out 3 cards from the deck. So in the last game, I knew that there would be a 6 otter, and I was just waiting for it the whole game. And in the game with no automa, you can't do that. You have to plan to not have that card. And worst case scenario, you're going to be missing 3 of 1 suit. But almost all the card that you needed is gone. But I'll show you. IT visit. Ooh, IT stuff is fun. I kind of feel bad because this is like a very not blue. This is very like white collar humor. And I come from like a very blue collar family. I don't know if there's a better Like I used to have Labor Day card, and then people in Europe were like, "What is this?" So it didn't translate as well, but it was just like a thank you for your hard work card. It was a little absurd. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 4 cards. We take out 3 cards that we don't look at. This is... Where'd the box go? The box is gone. It's okay. This is use up all your sick days. Solo. With no Atoma. With 10 suits. So I'm starting with 4, 4, 2, and 6. And let's start with all the pizzas. And we have all the tokens ready to go. Can you see everything? No. It's been broken for a while. And then I do have tea that I should be drinking. I mean, I should be drinking because it's almost midnight, but it's pretty watered down. Okie dokie. So if I could play these 2 4s on top of each other, that gives me some time to see what's going on. 4. And this is so smooth. So no Atoma, I just play it. 4. I'm gonna have pizza, because I like the pizza early. I guess, I mean, we could have like a crown for National Day. It's kind of like it wouldn't make sense in America until recently. Could have like a fun one, like National Dinosaur Day or something. Oh, we used to have Pirate Day, and that was funny for a minute. But because these cards come out like 3 or 4 times, it gets not funny pretty fast. Oh, okay. Let's play my double 3s. This is nice. What am I doing? So this is not great, but that's okay. So I can still discard things, but at the moment it's not important. Okay, so let's get rid of that pizza. If I play 7 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I play this one on the 4th spot, that sets up some future things. And then hopefully I got one of those hedgehogs, and I'm not going to worry about this deer yet. Hedgehog! Okay, we got the hedgehog, we mark it off. Is that my screen that's so low resolution, or is that my camera? Or is that my... Ooh, nice. Okay. Ooh, this is fun. So, like, having no Atoma it's really, really cozy because you don't have to, 1, remember, did I play, did I not play, and 2, you're just playing and you're not having somebody come over and mess up your stuff, like in real life. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that will be up above there potentially. And then we need to wait to get that 5 here. In cooperative mode, so this is basically cooperative mode without the Atoma. You could play with Atoma, but that's just like hard because in cooperative mode, everybody has a hand of cards. You can't see them, but you can spend a pizza to say like, don't play here. And then that pizza is stuck here until you play there. And then it's flipped over, but then when you fill up a row, you get a pizza back. So that's the only way you can communicate, and it's so hard. But if you're in a group that likes to do games like that, it's okay. Okay, where am I at? So I kind of don't want to get rid of this 5. I'm thinking about so I'm thinking it might be worth it though. But I want to get this 4 here also. So what am I doing? I'm just gonna drop this skunk. Wait, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. Yeah, we drop the skunk here. Drop this on top of this skunk. That gives me 2 more draws. 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw. Oh, and the otter can go here. Perfect. Oh, but there's also the possibility that cards are not in the deck. Draw. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't help. Otter. So we're going diagonal with the daughters. We still have 3 people, which is okay. I need that capybara. I don't need that. So I can discard this baby, this hedgehog, and then use that as scaffolding, which is nice. Ooh. Okay, so I need to play here and here. This on 3, this on 4, and that's gonna get me 2 of the things I need. And then, right? Yeah, 3 and 4. But I need to put 2 cards down here. So I am going to start piling up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait. I can still play my seal here and see what I draw. So 3 for capybara. If I play it 4, 3, 2, 1 doesn't help. Could play it higher and then go diagonal with it. Won't discard it yet. So I'm gonna, again, scaffolding doesn't help me move things. This is 1, 2, 3. That doesn't help. I could drop to 6 though, anyways. I'm gonna do it. And that way, yeah. Wait. No, I want the alpaca here. I'm just cutting the 6. I'm gonna use the 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to go up 1 here to get that. I don't have any 1s. Okay, I'm gonna scaffold here again. And now I don't need it anymore. But I can play this on 3. So I got the Ashoro. I play this